This is 24. Remember to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe for more. So I'm gonna have some Overwatch gameplay playing in the background while I talk about the Nintendo Switch's new online policy. And Nintendo's new online policy, if you aren't aware of this, Nintendo, like Sony and like Microsoft, is charging you as the consumer to play games online with your friends. Now, I was doing some research for this, and all three companies, whether you're talking about Nintendo, Sony, or Microsoft, all three of them had similar policies when it came to their online functions, not their online functions, their online systems. So really, I'll be breaking down each and every one of them, each company's policies regarding, PlayStation Plus, Xbox Gold, and whatever Nintendo's going to call it. But first, I'm going to start with Nintendo. So you'll start to see that there's a trend with the three companies. And firstly, it's that all three companies are going to have or specifically with Nintendo starting off, Nintendo will have the online aspect that you can play, games with friends, whether it's competitive games, and this is coming from their website, by the way. I'll have it up now, but you can play games with your friends online from the Switch's launch date through the fall, which is when they're going to start charging you for being online. Now, whether that carries on into the other features, I don't know. It didn't say on their website, but I'm assuming for the first one, for the online game portion, that will be until the fall. Then it's online lobby and a voice chat app, which is apparently on your phone, and you can apparently control your Switch via the app that you get on your phone, which is kind of cool. You have monthly game downloads, and you also have exclusive deals when it comes to to some games, like with PlayStation Plus, which I'm very familiar with. I'm a subscriber to that because I don't have an Xbox One, but it's similar to that if you have a PlayStation, and if you are a PlayStation Plus subscriber. Now, Microsoft also has similar features with Xbox Gold. They have, again, the online gaming component. They have the free games. They have the deals. But now they have Microsoft Parties, which I think Sony also has, where they have, and Nintendo also had, with the chat rooms where you can, create parties and play games with your friends. And you also have Home Gold, which I think means that I think that it's the entire household gets the gold subscription. Even I think like the gold subscription transfers to each household. It may transfer to different IDs, but I'm not necessarily sure how it works though. And then you have PlayStation doing something similar again with Microsoft and Nintendo. PlayStation 4 has the online multiplayer again, where you can play multiplayer games with your friends. You get 24 PlayStation exclusives a year. Not PlayStation exclusives, I should say. PlayStation games a year. You have exclusive discounts at the PlayStation Network store, and you also have Share Play, which is very interesting. Actually, it's a function where your friends can play games that you own online, and I remember reading this on Sony's website, that it was pretty much like having a virtual sofa where your friends can watch you play games, but also they can take control over the game that you're playing, which is actually a really cool feature. I didn't know about this until I made this video, but that's actually a really cool feature that's probably not going to be utilized a lot. And that brings me to really the finality of this video, is that all of the other features, whether it's the deals, the free games, Share Play, parties, Home Gold, what else did Nintendo have? The online lobby and the voice chat, all of that is insignificant because what consumers want most is that they want to be able to play online games. Maybe not necessarily with their friends, but they want to play the games that they want to play, like Call of Duty, like Black Ops, not Black Ops, but Call of Duty, excuse me, Battlefield 1, Battlefront, unfortunately, Titanfall 2, and Overwatch. People want to play those types of games. So for me, it's like Nintendo has pretty much everything that Sony and Microsoft has, and really there's not a lot of distinction right now with Microsoft and Sony when it comes to PlayStation Network, or not PlayStation Network, but PlayStation Plus and Xbox Gold. The only difference between really Sony, Microsoft and Sony and Nintendo is Microsoft and Sony have actual games that people want to play online, for instance, like Overwatch, and Nintendo really has not. And I think like really the last significant game that they had that was online was like Black Ops on the Wii. And then they've also made some pretty cool games, which I'll get into in a second. But really, these games will only hold them over for so long. They have games like FIFA, Splatoon 2, which I have never played, but I know from reviewers and from articles that it's a very good game, a very great exclusive for Nintendo, so I'm very happy to see that they're making a sequel for it. They have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which is apparently a deluxe version of Mario Kart 8, which was released on the Wii U. They have Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, which I'm assuming will be a multiplayer game. They have Minecraft again, I'm assuming, and they have 2K18, which it only works if it's online. With my career, with my player, with my team. The same thing goes with FIFA. You have FIFA Ultimate Team as well. So for me, all of those games Sony and Microsoft have, except for Mario Kart 8 and Splatoon 2. So really, it's like you have to either have to play Mario Kart 8 or Splatoon 2 to really get your money's worth for the online feature. And what I love about Nintendo's approach to this is that they aren't forcing you as the consumer to go ahead and purchase the online aspect of the Nintendo Switch. They say, you have like a 4 to 5 month period where we're just not going to charge you, so you can get a feeling for what games we have and how our system works. And if you don't like it, it's not going to charge you. We're not going to charge you anything. But if you do like it, you can purchase it. And I don't know the cost of the Nintendo online feature, but for Sony it's like $69 for a year's worth. I think it went up from like $59, but I know it's $69 because I saw it on their website, $69.95 for a year's worth of PlayStation Plus. So it's kind of like a tax for playing online games. But I like that Nintendo is doing that 4 to 5 month period. I think that they have some pretty interesting games lined up with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Splatoon 2. It's just that I need to see a lot more from Nintendo to be able to, subscribe to this online feature, because if they don't do more, then what you will see is people not really, buying into this subscription, and will be playing games like Zelda, Breath of the Wind, I think that's what it's called, the new Zelda game, and the new Mario game that I forgot its name too, but it's pretty much like a sandbox. They're gonna just buy those games and not play online games, which I think is better suited for Nintendo. So that's just my take on it. They need to have more games, but that may not necessarily be compatible with what they want to do with the Nintendo Switch. This has been 24. Remember to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe for more. So tomorrow, the new Lego Batman movie is coming out. I'm gonna go see it, and I'll hopefully have a review out no later than 3 o'clock tomorrow. So until tomorrow, have a fantastic day. I'll see you next time.